man. Cool.
Cat jumps up. I thought she was gonna like run out of the room. You're like, it's break
She's like,
time.
oh God, no, don't leave me alone in here with them.
Not with these guys. Oh, Jake's gonna love that later. She just like totally belly hit the plane.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
I don't want too many.
You're always handing me a brick of text. Do these orcs seem smarter? Learn fast. And so it's again with the contemplate life. The orcs' ability brings so many things into question.
It really does. I mean, they're all latent psychers, and it feeds off of each other when there's more orcs around each other. So the whole thing is this: whatever they believe is reality, becomes reality.
And because they're some sort of weird spore-based creature, it's easy for them to multiply like that.
Yeah, because they basically, because they come out, they grow like fungus.
Right, because if it was a D&D orc, it'd be far less troublesome, because you'd be like, oh, there's 1, 2, maybe a village.
Mm-hmm.
But this you're talking about, there's always hordes of orcs.
Well, it's just more like you'll never fully be rid of them. You could completely annihilate an area and then burn it to the ground, and then like a couple of decades later, orcs will still pop up.
A constant
But
evil.
the idea that the fact that they have all these like color belief things, red means red is faster. So they paint all their vehicles red, and just therefore they go faster.
What, did yellow do more damage?
Yeah, yellow does more damage. The funny thing that I like about it is that for them, blue is luck and good fortune. Okay? Now the best now think about the best chapter of Space Marines are the Ultramarines. They are all blue.
Uh-oh.
The writing for the Ultramarines chapter is like they are the like super soldiers of super soldiers. No matter what the fuck it is, they will always be able to get it done.
That's hilarious. So, like, if you go into battle against a bunch of orcs, if you're wearing the colors that they believe improve your ability, does their own belief make you more powerful?
Well, that also brings into the question: are the Ultramarines really super ultra powerful just because they are really great, or because enough orcs in the galaxy believe in blue and they all know that the blue boys over there, they always win fights?
So do orcs don't have to be around? Like, if they just believe it somewhere in the galaxy?
Maybe if there's enough of them, because there's enough orcs scattered throughout the galaxy.
Right, I mean, like, if they all generally believe that red makes you faster, then doesn't, like, any race can benefit from that effect by
I don't
painting
know,
their ships
in a
red?
way, because sometimes because like there's some stories that I've been reading or that I've been finding out lately, that there are like some Imperial Guard people who've picked up like some orc weaponry that normally would not work for people, but because the orcs believe it works for this guy, it works.
God, that is just a big can of worms right there. That's
It
just...
really is, and the only thing that saves everybody from it all is the fact that the orcs are so chaotic and fighting each other as much as they are everyone else.
Right, like, clearly not smart enough to use their abilities to the maximum potential. And uncontrollable to the point where nobody else could, like, use their power to their own, a bit like...
Well, then they also have the wonderful feedback part, because while they're all latently psychic, you've got some of the weird boys that are just like, they are the actual like real psychers of the orcs, and how powerful they are is dependent on how many orcs are around them.
Galaxy brain orcs.
Well, not so much in a way, more just that they can manipulate reality because of the sheer number of orc boys around them.
Jeez.
But the problem is that they aren't the greatest at controlling it. So, like, because the thing about orcs is every time you use something, you usually have to roll dice to determine, did it actually work? Did it work really good? Or did it completely blow up in your face? And that can happen with the psychic powers a lot, too.
So in your role playing game that you're showing us, do you always play a Space Marine? Is that
In that particular setting, yes, you are Space Marines. Now, there are multiple versions of it because I know, like, Jake said that he's played a game of Rogue Trader before. Where in that one you do play just regular human merchants in the Imperium.
You can play whatever you want.
Or you can play whatever. Yeah, they've got multiple things. A lot of times it's just your different types of jobs that an Inquisitor is basically, hey, I need your skills for this job, so I'm recruiting you. That's how most setups in those are.
Yeah, rogue traders are given, like, in most of the Warhammer 40k universe things, if you want, like, humans to play with you, or, like, if you want to be part of the, quote, good guys, you can only basically play humans. Rogue traders, you can not do that, because the traders are given, like, a lot of leniency by the Emperor to be able to go and get goods from places and go travel places that you couldn't otherwise normally. So you can get away with having an alien crew member most of the time.
Okay, I was not aware that they could have sometimes could have a Xenos crew member.
Yeah, you can have pretty much any kind of crew member for the most part. Like with your Rogue Trader license, you can kind of get away with it.
Except thinking in the universe of that, well, unless they come up with a lot of like minor races that aren't in there, there's really only like Eldar and Tau, maybe. But even then, the Tau would be like, you should be submitting to our view of the greater good. Or it's more like, I'm only with you to benefit our society's greater good.
No.
Or at least the way I think of it. But I'm pretty sure their setting has made it a lot more open than I'm thinking.
Yeah, they've got a lot of... There's a lot of races. You just don't typically get access to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, usually you fight them.
Yeah.
With Rogue Trader, you can actually have some of them in your team.
Mm-hmm.
The big problem is, like, if you're just within the within whatever their federation is, if you've got a Rogue Trader license, like a trader license, you can get away with it and get people to kind of leave you alone. If you run into somebody like a Marine, you're not going to get away with it. So you have to hide them.
Yeah, it depends on the Marine.
90% of the Marines. Most of them.
Most of them, yes.
Or any of the Valkyries.
Oh god, yeah, any of the Sisters of Battle.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anything like that, your crew members are dead on sight.
Mm-hmm.
But that's fine. You just hide.
But no, the one that I've shown you is mostly, that one is for being Space Marines and is much more of like for combat settings. But that setting also allows you to pick from a variety of, classes of Space Marines, whether like, Tactical Marines, Assault Marines, Devastator Marines, Tech Marines, Apothecaries, and then also, as well as, since it's the Death Watch, they draw from all the chapters of Space Marines. You could pick like, hey, I want to pick this kind of a guy from the Blood Angels chapter, or I want to be an Ultramarine, or I want to be, a Black Templar or whatever. And each of them has like different methods of training or advantages. So it allows different, while there's some overlap in abilities for them, there's, depending on chapters, can be unique shit for you.
a lot of variety just within the Marines alone?
Yes.
Okay.
But
so, you guys have a nice night with your new friend with KFC.
Mm-hmm.
You said you wanted like a night of sleep.
Yeah.
So he'll get you guys also set up with some housing units that are in the base.
Okay.
They're pretty nice. They've got like a little couch sort of dining area, and then the other half of it is like a sleeping area.
Mm-hmm.
There's not anything like extravagant about it, but
Is there like a fridge?
yeah.
So like a mini bar?
No.
All right.
It's got like some sparkling water, some Pepsi, some Coke.
Right on.
Ooh, sparkling water, fancy.
Little snack sort of stuff.
If I got a chance, I'd like to mention to Richard, is there any chance I can get, can I be armed for this mission?
No.
No? No weapon? All right.
No.
Damn.
Why can't we
Derek
have
kind
guns?
of just puts his hand on Simone's shoulder. Don't worry, I'll keep you safe.
Yeah, you'll have to be my gun for me.
Well, so I've worked a lot on the math on this. No, we don't really need people taking anything back that's newer than when we're sending you back, because people drop things.
Right, paradox reasons.
So we have to be naked.
So I imagine our phones and such will stay here.
Pretty much everything's going to stay here.
Except for these bracelets.
No, those can stay here. I guess. Well, I guess you guys need those.
I thought I needed them to live.
I mean, they are kind of already at least, embedded in our arms, so that's going to be kind of hard to drop them.
Guess I hadn't thought of that. I guess you can keep those.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of need those for the mission. We can work around that. I don't know. Maybe if we have a couple of these go really well, we can convince some of the higher ups to kind of do away with a little bit of that.
I'd appreciate that. I don't exactly want to have to be reliant on an antitoxin for the rest of my life.
Oh yeah, that'd be super sweet.
Oh, right. I hope they have a cure. It's not my department.
I'm too pretty to die.
Is that
Derek
Robin's...
already contemplating, well, there better be a cure, otherwise, well, the last days of my life are going to be pretty much done tearing this place to the ground.
Is Robin going to have that Sailor Moon moment?
Oh, God.
Sailor Moon moment?
There's like the English dub in Sailor Moon. It's really good and really bad. If you ever watched Sailor Moon as a kid, like back to back with like that and Dragon Ball Z, and so like I just been watching like really how Sailor Uranus and Mercury, or no, not Mercury, Uranus and Neptune, or
I didn't watch those later seasons.
They're a lesbian couple,
but
the older
I'm
people
familiar
or whatever.
with the relationship and the dynamic. Yeah.
I mean, in the English dub, they're cousins.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well,
So
so
the
in
joke-
America
makes
it
it
wasn't
really
acceptable,
weird.
so they had to change
Yeah.
it to that. Wow.
And then so like anytime as a joke, or I guess a meme, anytime there's like a romantic relationship indication, like they want to be cousins. I mean, that didn't stop Alabama. But it was just some voice actor like, oh no, after receiving a death threat from an enemy, and Sailor Moon was just like, oh no way. Like it was
Somebody as beautiful as me could never die so young.
The major turnoff for cousins doing it is retarded babies, right? So if it's a gay couple,
Dusty, are you trying to make it? Is there a cousin you're looking to fuck?
Are you trying to make a positive argument for incest?
I get it.
I just thought it'd be a funny argument to have to try to defend these two lesbians.
Are you trying to? Are you thinking about going back and trying to bang
just-
Cecil?
I just like the question.
Oh
So
my
the
God.
major turnoff is retarded babies, right?
So it's cool for me to like butt fuck my other cousin, right?
Oh my God.
You know, it's just some guys being gays, just some family matters.
Right, I mean, you're not making babies, which is the major crime that we're looking out for.
Yeah. So what's it matter if my cousin sucks my dick every now and again? You know, it's fine. There's harm in that.
I'm still weirded out that the second cousin was legal.
Pretty much everywhere.
It is. It just weirds me out because I don't know. I had like my step cousin try and like come on to me, and I was like, "There's no, it's not. We're not even blood related. It's not happening."
What do you mean we're not even blood related?
Yeah, the way you phrased that made it sound like they had to be blood related to make it a possibility.
I mean, we're only
No.
related by blood.
I'm like,
She's from Alabama. Like, I had to fight off family members with a stick to get in there.
no, it's more like I
You
guess.
know what? I could believe it.
I guess like when it comes to step siblings, like in the porn industry, it's okay because it's not blood related. I'm like, it's not even remotely okay.
Oh,
Nowhere
except
near.
for there's that one porn company. I forget how it went. I'm sure they lost. They got in trouble and they got sued by a brother and a sister because they were doing glory hole stuff. and they got the sister to blow the brother without telling them.
Oh my god!
And the producers knew.
Oh,
because they're both porn stars, and they do go to like the same companies, but they do they don't do scenes together.
Yeah, obviously.
What was that home life like where they both grew up and they were like, you know what? Is it a coincidence? Or did one of them do it, get a good paycheck, and be like, hey sis, guess how much money I'm making?
Bro, if I could make a solid check getting my dick sucked for a living,
by your sister.
No thanks there.
Oh my god.
But yeah, and then they put it together really soon right afterwards. And then they sued them, and I'm really sure that the porn company lost. I just don't know what they lost. Besides, maybe the whole business. Or maybe they made so much on that one video after the news came out.
It blows my mind that anybody makes money off porn.
Dude, OnlyFans is really blowing it up.
Like sex sells, so...
Right, that's like the major, like one of the biggest selling things of all history. Still don't understand.
Because, I get it for a while. It's like, who the hell's making money off of porn? Who doesn't just go to Pornhub and just watch it for free? Who's paying? And who's not using ad block when they go to Pornhub so you don't get a virus? There's no money going in there. But then, because who is paying for porn? I don't know for years. And then OnlyFans became a thing, and now people are, really all about paying for porn. So that way they get it the second it comes out from the people.
I think part of it is going to a strip club but having it to yourself, to this one person at home. It's just like this made up emotional intimacy that they think they have with this person.
Probably.
It's the same thing about going to a strip club, I guess, but now it comes to you.
Also, if it's OnlyFans or a strip club, they both have a chance of being somebody you went to school with.
That's true.
Not if you move across the country.
Are you disappointed that none of the people that work in our strip clubs are family or childhood friends of yours?
No, but I am tired of getting the question of what high school I went to.
Oh, that is actually the reason.
That is actually the reason I only went to girls ever once, because I went there and there was somebody I went to school with who stalked me in school. Oh God, I need to go away from here.
I'm sorry. Have you seen the outside of girls? Why would you ever want to look at the inside of?
Oh God, yeah, that did.
I've never stepped foot in there.
That was the other, and that was the other mistake.
And you got shit on and giggled.
It was precisely the point. Like I said, it was Dakota's 21st birthday or whatever, so we scooped on in there, and it was they had a fat chick, a skinny chick, and one chick that was a dude. So
they got a little bit of everything.
They got something for everybody.
They had all the major boxes ticked.
Yeah,
I mean,
sounds like a solid show.
Well, yeah, they had projectors putting WWE up on the wall, so.
Watching Rowdy Piper as I'm getting my Rowdy Piper piped. That one got away from me at the end. I tried. Wait, didn't Rowdy Piper die?
I don't know.
He might have died.
You want to go to girls someday?
No.
What's so terrifying about that place?
They've had the same Jell-O shots advertisement on their billboard for a full year.
Yep.
What's wrong with that?
Well, they were changing it every couple months. But then it's like they got lazy. And I'm like, how much more lazy can you people get in there?
Well, I mean, you said a year and it's been COVID, so I don't think they really
you know what? Maybe they've been closed the whole year.
I doubt that either.
Let's put it this way. One, you'll look at the outside of the building and be like, am I going to get mugged in the parking lot? Because it's that kind of parking lot. Mm-hmm. And it's on the edge of town, which means that anybody that would want to do a mugging, it's where to do it because you could drive straight out of town.
Yep.
And then the other thing is, if you just look around town at the caliber of women we typically have available, you're going to get, the threes of that.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah, because it's not like we send our prettiest to the fucking strip club.
No.
No,
the desperate go to our strip club.
To our strip club. Now, if you go to a major city, there might be girls that are just trying to make a little extra looking to make extra cash. So that might be good looking.
So did my attraction rating go up since I've moved here? Since I'm from a more populated city, I went from a 3 to a 6 going up here.
So you're in Alabama 3, but in Indiana 6.
I'm Mobile, Alabama specifically.
That was Fenn taking a toot. That was nice.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I didn't really ever see anybody in Alabama.
never went
that I was
outside.
Like, oh, hot
You didn't
damn.
shop around?
You know, I thought about it, but they didn't even sell liquor in grocery stores, so I was like, I don't want to be here for
He
as
worked
long as
remotely.
possible.
The only time he went outside was either to the food store or to ride his one scooter around the neighborhood.
That big
and,
one wheel?
Yeah, my one wheel.
Yeah, and the only people that lived around me were old people or nurses.
I went to the stores and stuff, but yeah.
Walmart doesn't have it pretty.
Yeah, you go to a Walmart, you get a Walmart.
And you get the people of Walmart.
That's what I'm saying. If you go to Walmart, you're going to
yeah.
get a Walmart.
Like it does look. I bet a Walmart from the inside looks about the same, no matter where in the country you are.
Yeah.
The difference is the tan level.
Yeah. But
Pretty
no matter
much.
what the tan level, it's the same tan lines. Which astounds me because I see so many people in Walmarts that have the tan, like they have the t-shirt tan lines, but they're always wearing like wife beaters or tank tops.
Right, and you're like, where did that tan line come from?
Cause I've
Must
seen
be
you.
their work shirt.
I've seen you in here 5 times, Lady on a Rascal, and every time you're in a tank top that's so tight, like skin tight, around your 400 pounds that I don't know what's going on. I don't even know if she can get it off.
It has to be scissored off.
Damn you, hungry skin! Paradise PD, one guy on there. He claims his doctor says that he has some condition called hungry skin.
You can just say Dusty. You can say one character. It is Dusty.
And his skin just eats clothing and other things.
Like absorbs
yeah.
things?
Yes.
Like he's expanding at such a rate that it just absorbs
Like
things.
the
So he's
Blob.
Fred Dukes.
So-
Yeah, I was going to say, so he's Fred Dukes.
He doesn't wear clothes. He
draws
just
them
paints
on.
them on every morning because when he tries to wear a shirt, he just like absorbs over top of it.
It absorbs the shirt, but it doesn't absorb the paint.
Yeah. At one point, he's like, "Oh, let me check my watch," and then it just sinks into his wrist. He's like, "Damn you, hungry skin!"
What?
I don't know, man.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Is Dr. Dick's gonna give us the briefs?